Glen File is one of New Zealand's hottest emerging kitchen talents. Currently head chef at Baduzzi in Auckland, he's cooked all over the world, won numerous awards and runs some of the most prestigious kitchens in Aotearoa. And I'm thrilled he's going to unchefify a few of his amazing dishes for me to cook at home. Kia ora Glen, nau mai, haere mai. Welcome along to our Whānau Living whare. Now, I'm not a full-on chef, but you full-on are, right?
Yes, I am. I run the kitchen at Baduzzi, and I'm very thankful to be invited here today to show you a few tricks or a few nice items you can make during the summer months, and hopefully all the family will enjoy them.
Engari ka māma rane, kei au rane ngā pukenga. Have I got the skills, do you think, to do it? I mean, I'm not up there.
I think anyone's got the skills to cook. It's just a bit of patience and time, and hopefully there's a few things that people can learn from today to make it easier.
Now, koina te here, so that's what we're planning on. So look at this beautiful array of ingredients. What are we going to make? Hanga me rua, what are the two things we're making there?
Okay, today we're going to make a beautiful summer sweet corn and prawn risotto. And then we're going to do a little heritage carrot salad to go with it on the side. And then for dessert, we're going to make a mascarpone cake with just fresh berries to finish on top with vanilla cream.
Nā reira ka aha tau e te tuatahi, what are you going to do first then?
So first we're going to get the mascarpone cake in the oven. So the first thing we need to do is turn the oven on to 170 degrees.
Pata, how much butter have we got here?
170 grams. And then we've got our sugar, 300 grams of sugar.
You're doing the eggs?
Yeah, so I'm just going to grab a bowl and I'm going to crack the 3 eggs and I'm just going to gently whisk them.
So that's looking good.
And so we're just going to slowly add the lightly beaten eggs into that. And now we're going to fold through the mascarpone. And then we're just going to gently incorporate that.
It's a beautiful texture.
Yeah, yeah. And that's looking good. See how it's all come together now?
Yeah, it looks delicious.
And then we've got our dry ingredients sifted, flour, baking powder, and a pinch of salt as well. And we're going to pour that in.
Hei rea timatanga noiha. Kei te ngaro haere ngā wāhanga mā, so the sort of the white parts are going...
All combined, yeah.
Yeah. Amai, tukuna ki te...
Yeah, and we're just going to...
How's that for volume, or am I overfilling it?
It's looking awesome, because we're just going to pat it down a little bit and then spoon it around a little bit, and then all the air's going to come up from the top, and then we're going to put it in the oven and bake it. Baby carrot salad, we're just going to start some of the prep for. We're not going to peel them, we just want to wash them and we're going to trim them, and then we're going to roast them in the oven for 10-15 minutes just to soften them up, and then we're going to peel some as well. With these speed peelers, which a few people often buy at home now, they know, be a bit forceful in pressing down. You want a nice shard or a shaving of the carrot, and then what we do is we put it into a bowl of ice water, and that'll keep them nice and fresh. Once they're roasted, we're going to pull them out, put some fresh thyme, salt, and let them cool down, and all the flavours of the thyme will go into it. And the dressing we're just going to make when we need it, we're just going to literally douse it in a little bit of vinegar, a little bit of olive oil, and a little squeeze of lemon juice.
Ngā tarawera ne, so we're on to king prawn all going on here.
Okay, so we're going to make what I class as a summer sweet corn and prawn risotto, using beautiful prawns, beautiful king prawns as more of a garnish, and we also got some prawn meat to put it through the rice as well. We're just going to deshell them first because we want to keep them whole. The peeling, we're just going to run your fingers, and you can keep the little tail part as well. A lot of people eat the tails. Sometimes when you get them crispy, they have a lot of flavour in the tail, and same with the head. And the only other next thing to do is just cleaning it. So
if I go along the back and I'm taking out like the gutsy bit.
You're just opening it up so you can access it to clean it. We've got all these beautiful shells left, and what we're going to do is just put them straight in. You don't need to add any oil or anything. There'll be a little bit of residue from the water in there, and that's fine. While we're waiting for that, we can add the chicken stock. So just your basic chicken stock. The stock is the key kind of base flavour, you know, that's going to flavour the rice totally. Also, we're going to add into the stock sweet corn, and then what we're going to do is slice off the kernels. With this as well, we want to use the corn cobs that are left, and we're actually going to put that into the stock as well.
Ah, koi, that's so clever, I love that.
And that's going to add a lot of sweetness to it. You can add things like fresh thyme and a little bit of bay leaves and stuff like that as well. While that's simmering, we're going to sear off the prawns. We just want to colour them gently, just to release some of those flavours from the prawn head. And then all that flavour is going to come out. We're not going to cook them totally now. We just want to colour them and just a quick little seal to get that colour out, and then we're going to start the rice.
Reira wā poto noiho kua māua ke, so it's just a short amount of time and it's sort of as cooked as you want them to be, right?
Yeah, so we're going to finish those in another frying pan later. In this pan now, we're going to add a little bit more olive oil and start the risotto. Got some finely cut shallots, so we're going to sweat that out a little bit. We don't want too much colour off on it, and then we're going to start adding the rice. So if you go 1, 2, 3, before.
Pūteringa.
And then we just want to coat the rice with some of that oil and the shallots. We didn't add the garlic yet because I don't want it to burn or overcook. A little bit of garlic in there. It's just been sitting in a little bit of oil. And the oil will help flavour it. And then also we're going to add a little bit of white wine as well to help the glaze and also flavour the rice. And then now what we're going to do is start adding our stock. And what I'm going to get first, if you can pass me a sieve just to strain that stock. So now we can start slowly incorporating some of the stock. And we're just going to stir that around. One other thing I meant to add to the risotto is the ends. When you've still got some more ends lying around, we're actually going to put that into the rice as well, and all that flavour, and that'll actually break down and really enrich it and give it that parmesan taste in it as well.
Kua maua pia te keke, so the cake's probably done now?
I think the cake will be perfect, and we'll probably take that out of the oven.
Right.
So once we bring out the cake, it needs to sit on a wire rack to cool. Now we're going to finish these prawns. And all that flavour's going to come out of these again. A little bit of that oil from before. And then we'll give them a little turn over. We're going to put some butter in now because of the heat of the pan. And also we're going to do a squeeze of lemon, and that'll help stop the butter from burning. So if your butter's getting almost like a nut brown colour, squeeze the lemon, it'll stop the butter from burning, and it'll add a real nice rich flavour. Those are done, so I'm going to turn the heat off. Okay, so our risotto, the actual base is pretty much there, ready to go. So what we're going to do now is add all our finishings. So we're going to add some of the prawn meat. And then also now we can chuck some corn. We're going to put a good knob of butter. Now we're actually putting creme fraiche in this one, so it's going to enrich it, and it's also going to thicken it a little bit as well. And you can see it all just starting to melt and
creamy hiding, it's getting
creamy and get all together. Last thing we're going to add is lots of herbs. And then parmesan. I don't like too much cheese in it. I don't want the cheese to overpower everything else that we've put in it. And we're almost getting to the stage where we can plate up.
So how do you pull this all together, and how do you like to serve it up?
Okay, so the rice is going to go in a bowl, then we're going to put the prawns and the vegetables on top, and then bon appetit. Enjoy.
E hoa, ngā whai anō ngā kōrero mō. I see why you are this top chef gun guy, but you did show us how to do it. Engari, he kai mate mate e hoa, it looks incredible. Look at it, so perfectly cooked. Oh, it's, creamy, just that perfect consistency of nice, creamy risotto.
So hopefully people can make this at home, attempt it over the summer months. Just a light dressing, so it's not coated, just a little bit of olive oil, a little sharpness from the sherry vinegar and the lemon juice, freshness of the parsley. Something to make you feel not too heavy after eating it as well.
Ngā rau ami hoki, and just a really nice pop of herbs as well. Quite a lot of herbs, which is really good, isn't it? It's just a nice flavour and some, some health benefits as well.
Gives that little bit of punch.
And when we're talking about health, we're on to cake.
Yeah, well, next you've done all the nice healthy part. It's going to be a treat.
How are you going to finish off this cake? Hey, whakaniko and to sort of decorate it up.
So now that's been resting on a cooling rack, making vanilla cream, fresh vanilla pods, just whipping some cream, putting that in there. We're going to dust it with some moistened sugar, and we've just got a range of berries. We've also got some fresh as freeze-dried berries. We'll add a little bit of crunch to it as well. Some edible flowers on top for a little bit of show, so people have the wow factor when they come around and see the cake you've made.
That is a great cake.
Perfect.
And it's not too sweet.
It's just a nice, good basic cake recipe for people to try, and then when they go home they can do whatever they want to finish it up.
Ka pai, pāreka reka tonu. And it's definitely fun for me, hopefully fun for you too.
Yeah, it was awesome. Thank you for letting me come along and cook some food. So hopefully you'll invite me again another time.
Oh, definitely. No, mate. Hooky, mate. Okay, that's an offer. We'll put that in the diary.
Yeah.